Humans, happy Friday. I hope you've had a beautiful week. I've just gone to Reformer Pilates and I have gone to Chiro, and I'm feeling really good for a full day in salon today. So the back in your body practice, I did a poll earlier in the week, and the consensus was something that is around the mind, feeling really muddled and cluttered in the mind. So today I'm going to bring you a practice of how to center back into the heart. Oftentimes when we're in our mind or our mental plane, we're overthinking, we're in overwhelm, we're trying to figure out, we're trying to systemize, we're trying to control. Personally, for me this year, I've actually suffered with a lot of migraines, and a lot of the time that happens through a stress response, but also because I'm mental looping around trying to figure out a lot of things. And the practice that I've found really important is coming back to presence and coming back to my heart and developing that mind-heart connection. So not only the mind-body connection, but the mind-heart connection. So I'm going to share with you a really simple technique that utilizes an essential oil as well on a particular point of the body that allows you to drop back into the heart to bring presence and reconnect with that heart area. When we're in our mental plane, what often happens is we start looping on thought patterns, narratives and stories that oftentimes don't serve us, are going over the past or overthinking about what we've got to do next, instead of leaning back into ourselves in a way where we can feel more surrendered and more open to receive life. This has been a practice for me this year, and it's something I'm still learning to master, so please go gentle with yourself with this practice, and I hope it supports you. So the oil that I'm using today is Geranium essential oil, which is the oil of love and trust. It's the oil that is for unconditional love. So if there's any aspect of your life where you're feeling emotionally like you're not trusting life, where you're not trusting other, where you're not trusting yourself, Geranium essential oil is your go-to oil. She is beautiful and feminine and floral, and I love her so much. So the point we're going to use it on is the point called, in Chinese medicine, called CV17, so CV17. And so we've got a point, it's like basically in the middle of our chest. So if we think about like our nipple line, and like an inch or so above, you'll find like a little point just above. So this is called CV17. So this is your heart center line, this is for calm, and this is for balance. So this is anytime you're in your head, anytime you're mental looping, anytime you're even getting head tension or migraines, I find this a really beautiful practice. So popping a little drop on your hand and bringing it to C17 and just pressing it in and just closing your eyes down. If you don't have an essential oil, you can also do this without an essential oil. But if you would like support with essential oils, please let me know, reach out, and I can get you hooked up. So closing down your eyes and just gently massaging that CV17 point and just slowing down your breath. And really feeling some centering as you slow down with a long inhale and a slow exhale. And you can gently press into that point. And just staying connected to yourself. If any thoughts come in your mind, just focus on that point in the center of your chest. I recommend you do this for about 10 breaths. And then after that, you can check in with yourself and your feeling body. You might want to do a journal practice. You might want to write down some thoughts. You might want to move and do a heart opening practice with like opening up through the heart. Anything that opens up through that heart really centers you in your heart and gets you out of that mental plane. So when we start to build that mind-body connection, we start to understand that the mind is a terrible master but a great servant of the heart. So leading from the heart first and the mind working with is the balance that we want to start to find. So I hope this supports you. I encourage you to do a practice after this. If you would like support in utilizing essential oils for emotional well-being, please connect with me. It is my favorite thing to utilize them for. It's how I started using them, was to support my emotional body back in 2015, and I'm really passionate about it. So I hope this supports you to drop out of your mind and into your heart and into your body. And I look forward to seeing you next week for another Back in Your Body practice. Have a beautiful Friday. Mwah!